So yesterday, we have learnt about identify by properties, anchor, index, image. There are four properties, and we knew about already identify by properties. Let's see today. Uh, See, yesterday I told you, right? Identify by properties and anchor comes at the top to highest priority, right?
Mm,
And the most important and point is hierarchy. Hierarchy we need to following, and there might be few situations where we need to use the index also. Okay,
okay.
so let me just give me a minute. Just identify by image. Okay. See, identify by anchor. So if the identification of the controls are not unique with the properties, then we need to use another identification method. See, we need to see whether the properties which are there are the controls becoming unique with the properties which are available. But even though if you use the properties and if the controls becoming unique, then you can use the anchor method. So it is a next alternative to the properties identification method. So if the properties are not working properly, then you can come to the anchor method. So the
Okay.
definition of anchor is identifying a control with the help or support or reference of another control. It is called as identify by anchor. Okay. So we are discussing anchor method. Okay. So the definition is identifying a control with the help or support or reference of another control. It is called as anchor
Anchor.
method. Okay. Um, we can say or identify the anchor. Better it can use to. Okay. So how do I decide that I need to take the help of this control? If the control is
Mm,
not becoming unique, take the help of another one, then it's a common doubt, right? Then whose control support you will take? That is also one question, right? If the control is not becoming unique, I am saying take the help of another control. But whose control
yes.
support you will take? That is one question. So you need to know that who support you, I mean, who support you are going to take is also the main consideration point. For example, here, see, suppose if I do not understand a particular concept or a particular configuration, then I will try to take the help of some person, right? Means when I'm trying to take the help of one person, I will identify and understand whether the person is capable to help me or not correctly. Okay, only the person is capable, or if the person has already experience on that, or if the person has already knowledge on that, then I will going to help, I will go to him and I will be taking the help from him. But I can't go to some other random person to take the help or the issue whatever I'm facing. It is also the same kind of thing. So here the identification of whose help to take is also the most important point. So that's why I'm saying any control which is unique should be stable. This is another point actually. Okay, you have to remind that any control which is unique should be stable. Okay. I mean, whatever the control that we are using, at least you should know that, okay, this control will not be changing at least for 3 to 4 months. So I can take the help of this control so that at least my work will be completed till nothing. After that, I can see the another help or whatever it might be. I'll just give you a brief overview, okay, in 1 or 2 points. So when I'm trying to create a module and identifying the controls, I will be identifying by default with the properties like class name, ID, inner text, outer text, and so on. Even after using all these properties, if the controls are not becoming unique, as I told you, our main intention is to make them easy because scripts will be stable. Otherwise, scripts will be failed, right? So if they are not becoming unique, then alternative method, you need to make the unique by anchor method. So I will be taking the help or reference of another control that another control from which you are taking the help must be unique and should be stable. So I'm going to take a module. Okay. So this one scan. So for that, so scan application demo web shop. So let it load all the structure and all the controls which are present in this page. So I'm going to, okay, select on screen. Hmm. So here there are categories products. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 controls, right?
Yes.
So these 7, I'm going to see these 7 controls. I'm going to select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm going to disable this one. Okay. So now what you are seeing here, these 7 controls are not unique, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here 7 items are not unique. You are you able to see?
Yes.
So these 7 controls are not unique. Basically, in the application, these controls are presented for a couple of times. Product tabs, here product tabs. Okay. Categories controls are same, right? ఇక్కడ మీరు చూసారంటే ఇక్కడ కూడా సేమ్ ఉంది, ఇక్కడ కూడా సేమ్ ఉంది. But same controls, these product categories and these categories are same. But same controls again and again are displayed. Books unte ikkada books undi. Computers unte ikkada computers unnai. Electronics, so electronics. So everything are same and it's showing same. Now TOSCA getting confused. So here also books and here also books. Here also computers and here also computers. So TOSCA getting confused. And it's saying that there are multiple controls for each and every control. What you have selected there. So I am not becoming unique. So let us consider, for example, in our class, there is a person with the same name. I mean, 2 persons are there with the
Mm.
same name. So how come will I identify the 2 persons? I need to be very
Yes.
precise and particular enough, right? In order to identify and call these 2 persons. If I call out 2 persons, 2 persons will be responding. So I will be in a
Yes.
confusion state. And even all the people in the class will be in a confused state to which person I am talking to and to whom I am explaining this. Correct? So I need to
Yes.
be very specific enough in order when there are multiple persons. So this is the case. That is what Tosca is saying. I'm not becoming unique. Then what I told you, your properties are gone. You are exhausted. So then what is the other alternative method? So go for identify by anchor method. So I'm going to select first books and then go for identify by anchor method. Okay. This is one method. So here there are two methods of doing that. First one, we can drag a control on this uh, anchor control panel. Okay. See, for example, if you have also identified any control here, means these are seven controls, right? So all these seven controls are present along with the seven. If you have another controls which are unique by its own, you can use them as a reference. Means you can drag them and drop it on this onto this panel. So they will be becoming unique. So second one, you can click on select on screen here to select the anchor control on the screen itself. Means whose support you are going to take. You can just take their support from the screen itself. So now I'm going to select on screen this anchor side. Okay. So I already told you when you are taking the help of another control, you need to understand that control should be unique, and you should also think that it should be capable and have been giving the support. At least it should be stable. It should not be changing that frequently. Okay.
Yes.
So can I take the help of this demo web shop sample application? So I can't take the help of this title. Okay. What I'm saying, this is it. I'm going to take a parent control to become unique. So if I take a demo web shop sample application, I can't take the help of this because what happens here, if the image gets changed, okay, if the image gets
Mm.
changed after 1 month, if the application has been uplifted, new version has come, and if they change the image or title or text, again it will not be unique, right?
Yes.
Right. Are you getting my point?
Yeah.
Through ebook. This is a book, right? And I'm going to select on screen here. So we need to decide what is the parent control of these books. So if I take here books, okay, I'm choosing a demo webshop title. I'm thinking this is a parent control to become unique. So I'm thinking, okay, if I choose this title, so books become unique. So what I'm
Mm.
saying here, if this title in after 1 month, 2 months, if the application has been new version, new has been uplifted new version, or if the image is changed or title or text, anything is changed, it will not be unique, right? So probably you need
Yeah.
to understand here when you are taking the help, you need to visualize which will be the most stable. For example, I want to take of this register. Here register.
Mm.
Register is the most common and stable thing will be there, right? If the application, right, whatever the application URL might be, how the user interface changes or the image changes or the title changes. So register will be the common procedure. So what I'm trying to
Mm.
do in this example is I want to take the help of this register. So what I will do, okay, so I'm going to select on, is this visible? Okay. I'm going to
Yeah.
enable this one. Just a minute. This register, okay. This register, I'm going to take this. Okay. Why it's not coming? No. The target control was successfully identified. So the selected item is unique. So previously seven
Mm.
items are not unique, right? And now six items are
Yeah.
not unique. So once
Yes.
again I will show you. See, this is now seven controls are not
Not.
unique, right?
Mm.
Till now you are understand, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to click on these books. I want to make this control unique. So click
Mm.
on this, select on screen. Okay. Now, sorry, select on screen. Okay. Just enable on this option and I'm going to choose register because I was thinking this is the most common and stable thing will be there. Okay. Because this will be never change. If you take this demo web shop, there is a chances to change. But register logins, shopping cart, they will be never changed. That I am thinking. So there is no image, right? There is no text because register login, there is a, if you open any application, register login, it is a common link, common word, common text, right?
Yes.
So that's why I'm choosing register. I'm taking a register. With the help of register, I'm going to make unique. Okay. That's why I'm click on this register, just visible on the select on screen. You can see this option here. Okay.
Yeah.
Now what happened? Now see the books has become white in color, saying that the selected item is unique.
Mm.
It can be unique with the properties by using anchor method. So you see, this is the symbol. This is the properties. So by using with the properties and anchor method, okay, both are you are using because you are saying and just you have it ఇప్పుడు మీకు డౌట్ రావచ్చు ఇక్కడ like see I'm using anchor method. Why it's become properties icon also? Because we are choosing here, there is a properties actually, some options are there. See, inner text, already tag, automatically it choose, okay, with the properties. So that's why there are, you can see both properties and anchor method.
Right.
So are you getting my point?
Yeah.
So it will be unique. So next, computers. So
Computer.
I'm going to select the identify by anchor method, and next I'm going to select on screen. Okay. So
Okay.
next I'm going to register or login. You can select anyone. I'm going to choose login one because I was thinking it is a stable thing. So I'm going to login, choose, I'm just click on that and disable this option. And what it happened? The target control was successfully identified. Click the select on screen button to
Okay.
see. This is a successful message actually. Okay. And again, what you will
Oh,
see, this computers has become unique. Okay.
okay.
Just next, electronics. I'm going to choose identify by anchor method and just select on screen. Now I'm going to choose shopping cart also is this stable thing. That's why I'm choosing that and disable this option. Again, I'm getting successful message. So you
Yes.
have seen one method of identify by anchor, right? Means selecting on screen. Hmm?
Yes.
So what's the
Yeah.
second method I told you? Drag a control on this panel to use this as an anchor, right?
Mm. Yes.
Method you are seeing. So second method is drag a control on this panel to use it as an anchor. For example, let us consider, so uh, xcan, right? Xcan, mm, select on screen. Okay, 1 minute. Uh, 1 minute.
Okay.
अभी लेट है हाँ लेट स्टार्ट बीच पे स्टार्ट करे से हम बीच को स्टार्ट करे से आने स्टार्ट करेंगे 7:30 7:45 है कितने तो हो गया है तो आई बड़ी लेट है ना आने वाला पसंद था आने वाला सुनना था चलो क्या है तेरे वास्ते चाहिए 15 minutes oh अच्छा अभी जूस पिला रहे हैं हम डन sorry. So what happened? I'm going to Xcan. Okay. So Xcan, these are enabled, right? Apparel and shoes. So select on screen and select register, right? Mm. So what I'm doing here, see, register is already what I'm trying to do. Register is already unique, right?
Yes.
See, once again, I'm telling you, I was trying to tell one scenario. So here we already know register, login, shopping cart, wish list is these are stable thing, and these are if you select this one, the login, shopping cart, wish list, they will be become unique, right? If you select these controls are not unique. That's why we are trying to make a unique, right? So this is the actually we are this is a scenario that we are doing. So now what I'm doing here, so I'm going to select register control. Okay. If register is already scanned means I'm just go to identify by anchor for apparel and shoes. Okay. Now what I'm saying here, I'm disable this option, apparel and shoes. Now I'm choosing identify by anchor method. Okay. What they are saying, drag a control on this panel to use it as an anchor. So what I'm saying here, register is already uh, unique.
Table one.
So
Mm.
I'm going to this control. Sorry. Why it's not coming? Why it's not taking actually? Actually, ఇక్కడ ట్రాక్ చేస్తే ఇట్లా వస్తుంది ఇక్కడ ట్రాక్ చేసినప్పుడు బట్ వై ఇట్స్ నాట్
Oh.
this. So drag and drop register to anchor control action. Just a minute.
Okay.
I'm going to once again scan this application. System is on. Oops. Select on screen, register, disable. Okay. Computers, I'm using anchor method. Select on screen. Login. Select on screen. Electronics. Identity. Sorry. Anchor. Select on screen. Shopping cart. Disable. Okay. Appearance and shoes. Not appearance shoes. Select on screen. Register. Visible. My anchor. Hmm. Did you see?
Yeah.
So previously it's not working. What actually happened? సమ్‌టైమ్స్ ఏమవుతుందంటే ఈ టూల్ ఎట్లుందంటే కొంచెం స్ట్రక్ అవుతూ ఉంటుందన్నమాట. అండ్ నాకు సిస్టమ్ ఇష్యూ కూడా ఉంది. సో, అందుకనే మళ్ళీ క్లోజ్ చేసి స్టార్టింగ్ నుంచి వచ్చాను. సో, మళ్ళీ
Oh,
రిమూవ్ చేసి చూపిస్తాను మీకి. సో, ఇక్కడ నేనేం చేస్తున్నానంటే అపియరల్ అండ్ షూస్‌కి నేను ఐడెంటిఫై బై యాంకర్ మెథడ్ యూజ్ చేస్తున్నాను. సో, ఐయామ్ ట్రైయింగ్ టు ఆల్రెడీ నాకు రిజిస్టర్ లాగిన్ షాపింగ్ కార్ట్ నేను ఇక్కడ నుంచి సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకొని యూనిక్ చేసుకున్నాను. బట్ డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ అనేది ఒకటి ఇంకో మెథడ్ ఉంది కదా! ఐ వాంట్ టు డ్రాగ్ ఇట్ కంట్రోల్ ఆన్ దిస్ పానెల్ అని చెప్పాను. సో, వాట్ ఐయామ్ ట్రైయింగ్ టు డూ నేను ఇది స్కాన్ రిజిస్టర్ స్కాన్ చేసుకొని నేను డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ చేస్తే ఎలా ఉంటుందని చూపిస్తున్నాను. సో, ఐయామ్ గోయింగ్ టు డ్రాప్ దిస్ register control and I want to make a unique apparel and shoes. So apparel and shoes becoming unique, right? So next,
yes.
digital, you can see what has happened. Even now your apparel and shoes is also becoming unique with the help of a control register. So there is no difference between selecting it on a screen or if it is already there identified in your module itself, you can use that. So if you go through digital download, select identify by anchor method and see if you want to choose register also, you can choose books, computers, electronics, appearances. These are also already unique, right? So what I'm trying to do, నేను బుక్స్ యూజ్ చేసి యూనిక్ బుక్స్ నేను ఇక్కడికి వచ్చిన తర్వాత యూనిక్ చేశాను. ఇప్పుడు మీకు ఇది కూడా ఆల్రెడీ యూనిక్ చేసిన దాన్ని మళ్ళీ అదే తీసుకుని మీరు యూనిక్ చేయొచ్చు.
Okay.
ఇక్కడ బుక్స్ సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్నారు. సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత అది
Yes.
యూనిక్ అవ్వలేదు యాక్చువల్ గా. కరెక్ట్?
అవును.
అవ్వనప్పుడు ఏం
Yeah.
చేస్తున్నారు మీరు? నేను రిజిస్టర్ ఇలా చూస్ చేసుకొని స్కాన్ చేసుకొని ఐ మీన్ ఇక్కడ సెలెక్ట్ ఆన్ స్క్రీన్ ఆప్షన్ ఎనేబుల్ చేసుకొని రిజిస్టర్ చేసి దీన్ని యూనిక్ చేశాను. కరెక్ట్ కంప్యూటర్స్ తీసుకున్నాను లాగిన్ హెల్ప్ తీసుకొని నేను దీన్ని యూనిక్ చేశాను. బట్ వాట్ ఐఎమ్ ట్రైంగ్ టు డూ ఇప్పుడు ఇది యూనిక్ అయిపోయింది. అదే యూనిక్ అయిన దాన్ని మళ్ళీ నేను అదే హెల్ప్ తీసుకొని దీన్ని యూనిక్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నాను. సో డిజిటల్
Okay.
ఫర్ డౌన్లోడ్స్ కి సో బుక్స్ కి నేను హెల్ప్ తీసుకొని డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ చేసి ఇక్కడ లీవ్ జస్ట్ లీవ్.
Yes.
ఇప్పుడు ఏంటి
Okay.
సక్సెస్. So now books is unique, right? But how the books has become unique? These books control has becoming unique with the help of register. At last, finally, it is unique. So you can
Yeah.
also do link also. So it is not that straight away. You need to take help of only one control. Means for digital downloads, I took the help of your books and books has taken the help of your register. If you
Register.
jewelry, I'm going to identify the anchor method. I'm going to choose this one as a parent control. So I'm drag and drop this control. So computer has become unique with the help of this uh, with control. So sorry, not computers. This one jewelry
Jewelry.
can also
Mm.
use multiple things in order to identify your control uniquely. So at last, I want to make this gift card control become unique. రైట్. సో గిఫ్ట్ కార్డ్
Yeah.
కి ఐడెంటిఫై బై యాంకర్ మెథడ్ యూజ్ చేసి నెక్స్ట్ జ్యువెలరీ తీసుకుందని ఇందాకనే చేశాను. సో జ్యువెలరీ తీసుకొని నేను డ్రాగ్ అండ్ డ్రాప్ చేసి యూనిక్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేస్తున్నాను అండ్ గిఫ్ట్ ఆల్సో కెన్ యూ సీ నౌ అల్టిమేట్లీ వాట్ హ్యాపెన్ అట్ ది ఎండ్ ఆఫ్ ది డే వెన్ యూ ఆర్
Okay.
ట్రైంగ్ టు
Select
క్రియేట్
right.
అ మాడ్యూల్ and if you are exhausted out of the properties then what you need to do, then you need to go another method called anchor identification method. So this method only works when the properties whatever you have used are not working and the controls are not becoming unique. then you can take the help or support or reference of another control, and you can identify them like this. So I'm just going to
Okay.
save it and close it. Okay. So if you see, there
Okay.
is another module. So I'm going to rename of this module name. So I'm trying to
I
do demo web shop anchor method. Okay.
okay.
I mean, identify by anchor.
Anchor.
Okay. So in here,
Okay.
important point is whenever we are trying to create a module and identify the controls, this identify by properties and by anchor, almost 95% of your identification controls will be solved with these two identification methods. Okay,
Okay.
identify by properties, identify by controls.
Okay. Anchor.
So, sorry, anchor method. Identify by index and image are very less priority and at least probability will be there. So that's why even in the hierarchy, they will be present at the last. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
So do you have any doubts uh yeah, on this topic?
No.
No, right?
No.
So see what and next method what it is. Do you have any
No.
meetings, Jyoti?
No. 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 No.
No, right? So shall I continue?
Yeah. Sure.
So what do you mean by index? There is another method, right? Identify by index. In a normal
No.
terminology, we need to use this index for a reference to understand it clearly, right? To know at which position it has to be, even if we are
Yes.
using a reference. So, for example, if we take a book or soft copy material, first of all, we'll go through the index to identify. So, you are
Mm-hmm.
using index as a reference to identify the position or the place or the order or the particular concept or particular topic in a complete booklet. So, in the same way, it is exactly defining or talking something about the position or order of a particular concept. In the same way, when I try to correlate the same concept. Now, why I need to use this index identification method in TOSCA? Suppose, let us say there are multiple controls with the same properties. Assume that. So, there are multiple controls in the application which is contained in the same properties like class name, ID, inner text, outer text, everything is same. There is no difference between these
Okay.
two controls. In that kind of situation, what you need to do, as you know that whenever we are trying to scan a module by scanning the application, what you will do? First, we will go for properties, right? You have gone for
Yes.
the properties. You have identified two controls, but the controls are having the same properties. They are not having any changes even in the application visualization point of view and even in the technical properties point of view. Then what can we do in that situation is as the properties are not working, either we can move to the anchor identification method. But if you do that
Or
evenly, if you want to consider there is no proper anchor, means there is no proper control or support reference in order to consider for this kind of particular control. That one, what we will be doing? Then we will be becoming to the index identification method. Okay. So you need to
okay.
see first use for a properties. You came to know that all the properties are same thing. Then you will go for an anchor method. You need to take any control help or a support in order to identify this control as a unique. But what is happening in your situation is whatever the control
Everything.
that you're planning to take help that is not stable. I mean, it may change, which is prone to change that you can't consider the particular control, right? So then what is the
Yes.
situation that you will be doing in order to identify it as a unique? Then you will be coming to this index identification method. So now it is clear.
Yes. It's clear.
Okay. When we'll be coming to the index identification method. So when there are multiple controls or an elements with the same properties, then I can't use the properties. And even if to use the anchor as a reference, I can't use it because it's not stable. So then I will be coming to the index position. So based upon the position, based upon the place or number where it is located, I will try to identify the controls uniquely by using index identification method. So
Okay.
now I'm going to, okay, identify my properties, anchor method over, and I'm going to scan this application again, and demo web shop I will choose this one, and now I'm going
Okay.
to click on scan. So few products on my home page in demo web shop application, then I want to add into my cart. So basically what should I do? I need to identify them, right? So now
Yes.
I'm going to mm, scan application, and I'm going to choose this one, then web shop, scan. Now I'm existing my window. సో ఇక్కడ నేనేం చెప్పాను, సేమ్ లేబలింగ్ ఉండాలి అని చెప్తున్నాను. సో ఐఎమ్ గోయింగ్ టు సెలెక్ట్ ఆన్ స్క్రీన్ హియర్, యాడ్ టు కార్ట్. ఇక్కడ ఉన్న 6 దిస్ వన్ యాడ్ టు కార్ట్,
Add
దిస్
to
వన్
cart.
ఆల్సో యాడ్ టు కార్ట్, this one also add to cart, and I'm going to select these 6 controls
Okay.
because I want the same elements and same labels. Everything I want see a same elements. So that's why. So I'm going to disable this one. Okay. So disable select on screen. Now once I have identified this, you are able to see there are multiple controls with the same name. So what you will do?
Yeah.
You will go for checking the properties, right?
Yeah.
So here, mm, add to cart. I'm seeing here ID. There is no ID. There is no inner HTML. There is no inner text. No name. No outer text. See, then only one class name, right? Here one class name, and it is not becoming
Yes.
unique. Okay, ఇప్పుడు నేను choose చేసిన, if I choose that class name, it is not becoming unique. So you can use type, tag, value. It's not becoming unique. Already it check tag and value. But if I choose that class name because it is the best practice, right? So it means whatever the properties are there, most probably you have used each and everything. So come to the second control. Let's see. So the properties will be the same. If you choose this tag, title, value, everything same. So uh, let me check last one. So the properties also will be the same. See, again, tag value. There is no ID in a HTML, in a text name, nothing. So that's what I told you. When there are multiple controls in an application containing the same technical properties, and even after using these properties, these controls are not becoming unique. Then what I need to do? Then I need to go to anchor method, right? First
Yeah.
properties I'll check, but it is not okay. This containing the same technical properties, and even if I choose something, it is not unique, right? So then what is the next option? Anchor method. So I need to go there, right? How you do that? Basically, I need to take the help or reference of another control. So in order to identify this and add to cart as a unique. But whose help I can take probably? I can take the help because this add to cart belongs to this gift card, right?
Yeah.
Add to cart add to cart belongs to gift card, so I can take help of only this gift card, right? Means I can take help of some other thing, but I can't click on this add to cart whatever the product is there. See, are you understanding my point? See, I can
Yes.
take help of any other control which is stable. And you can ask, can we take help of a register, login, control? Yeah, you can take, but there is not a problem. It will become unique. But you need to be very precise and afraid there is a this add to cart. This add to cart button is specifically given by Tricentis is only to us if you want to add this gift card to the cart, I mean, CART cart, okay. If the image is not there or if the name of the description is not there, will you add this product to the cart?
No.
No, right? It is a normal. Even if you do in Amazon, Flipkart, or Myntra, we all purchase the products from online. When we want to buy something, what we will do? We will try to have a look into the image, right? See all the possible images over there. Then you get the specifications done. Then see the reviews, then compare, then we will purchase. But the first thing itself, if that is not available, will we go to the product? No, right? So this add to cart belongs to gift card. So I can take the help of this gift card only. Let me show you what I will do is just select on screen, select on anchor method. Okay. So I'm going to select on screen. Okay. Sorry, not this one. Anchor method. I'm going to select on this gift card. Now, now see what gift card image. I'm going
Mm.
to select this one.
Okay.
Okay. So that will what happened? Know
No, like,
what is happening? See, even after using this image in order to identify to take as a reference or support for this, still it is not becoming unique. So how can I remove
yes.
this anchor? So anchor, I'm going to remove this one because it's not unique. Okay. So identify
Okay.
by anchor. So let me guess this $25 virtual gift card. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to set, sorry, select on screen. I'm going to select this one and disable. So what happened? It is successful message. So it has become
Mm.
unique with the help of $25 virtual gift card, right?
Yeah.
So you will think, okay, it's solved. But I will tell you something. See, this today, as I told you, you can use the anchor if it is proper, but even consider that anchor is not stable. So what I was saying
Mm.
is, so if the
Right.
properties are not working, then actually you can go to the anchor identification method. But even in the
Mm.
anchor method, this image, it's not become unique. Then I went for another thing that is $25 virtual gift card. So with this, I
Yeah.
have made my add to cart as a unique. So basically, what is my ultimate intention? I need to make the control as unique. But you should
Unique.
also see whether this will be stable enough or not. So whatever we are developing, we are identifying that should be stable, right? You can't keep on
Mm.
reworking on the same thing or day by day basis or weekly basis. So what you need to do, this $25 virtual gift card, is it a stable thing?
No.
No, right? It might be changed at any point of time. Today $25, tomorrow $35, day after tomorrow $45. The prices also change during the offers. Sometimes they will
Yeah.
also change the naming convention. Today virtual gift card, tomorrow online virtual gift card. So the
Mm.
probability of for this control getting changed is frequency is very high. So what happened if it is getting changed? Whose support I have taken is only if it is getting changed, like my control will be lost. It can't work. Then what is the next probability option?
Like
Properties are not
identify.
working in Anchor. Yes. Then you can take the help of $25. No. Then this will be a change if something is changing. No, I can't take help with the nearby control as a reference or a support. Then I need to go over index method. So now I'm going to remove this one. Okay.
It's not removed, right?
I already removed, right? So I'm already using it this one.
No, it's
I'm trying to come back. Okay. So what I need to do, select identify by index method. So if you see here, what is the description they have given? If it is saying come to
graduate.
index method only, okay, if you are
Oh,
unable to identify and make a control unique with other identification methods, right? It is itself saying that it is having the least priority. So the success rate for this index is very less because
mm,
even if the C, now I'm saying that based upon the position, okay, and the number, I'm trying to identify control. What if the position of this control is also changing? So today it might be the first position. So I identified that it become unique. Tomorrow, what if the same thing has change of the fourth position character? It might be at the first position, right? Tomorrow, the gift card product might go to the sixth position. So what can
yes.
I do? Then I want to click on add to cart only for a gift card, right? And
Uh,
but will it click there is no. See, it will keep only the first add to cart button. But if the product has gone to the sixth place, so there are multiple issues with this index method. So that's what they are saying. How do you identify now? You can see index, they have given position 1 of 6. This add to cart is present at the position 1 of total 6 positions, right? You can see, right? Index. Just can you see
yes.
if you check on this box, can you see the this
Symbol.
hashtag symbol which is using the index? This uses a constraint index, means specifically you are constrained. You are restricting the application control to identify only at this position. So, for example, let us consider that all be 15 to 16 people are present in a conference room. Okay.
Okay.
In that room, we are having some probability of discussion. Then I will ask someone to please switch on the fan. So, what do you do basically? Which fan should I switch on? You will ask, right?
Yes.
So basically, there might be 10 to 12 times in your conference room. So all those fans are designed from the same company, same color, same everything. If I ask someone to please switch on the fan, it might be a fan which is person near me, or it might be a fan which might be present near the participants who are sitting opposite to the person. So there is a probability, right, that you can't understand when there are same things in front of you. So what you need to do, you need to precisely call them on based upon a position. Then I will say clearly that can you please switch on the fan, which is just like the last or the last but one, or the third fan or fourth fan. It means I'm trying to identify a particular object based upon its position. So that is what some same thing I'm also doing here in controls as well. if they are not happening clearly. So based upon their position, can you see this um, second add to cart position?
No,
See
two of
two of six.
six.
If I check this one again, you will see the hashtag. And third one, if I check this position, again hashtag. Fourth one. Okay, it means you have used properties and then you have used index identification method. Okay,
Yes.
fifth position and last sixth position. So just save it and close Xcan window.
Okay.
So you can see the new module is created again. Okay. So now you are trying and we can change the name, module name demo web shop identify by index.
Index.
Okay. So if you
Okay.
go properties, then you can see constraint index. Here see. You can see here
Index.
constraint
Hmm.
index,
One.
constraint index, right?
Yes.
So if you go properties, then you will get constraint index. For anchor method, will you will see if you choose anchor method. Did you see constraint index?
No.
You will able to see a property called where
Index.
is that? Relative ID one property. This is anchor method, right? See
Yes.
here also relative. This is not so. This is not register actually. This is anchor method. We are choosing that. So relative ID here, right? See,
Yes.
anchor method, you will see relative ID, identification by identify by index, you will see constraint index. So what I'm trying to say, relative ID means it is identified by anchor. Okay. Whenever you see attribute called constraint index, okay, here constraint index, right? What is that? Constraint index, it is identified by index. If you use only identify by properties, there is no relative ID, no constraint index. Constraint index shows the position also when you select add to cart. If you select this one, see constraint index 2. If you select this one, constraint index 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you understand? So
Yes.
properties, if you choose properties, there is no relative ID, there is no constraint index. If you see identify by anchor, you will get relative ID.
Relate.
If you see identify by index, you will see
Con-
constraint index. So why I'm saying repeatedly, because this is one interview question. If you see the document when I send you, this is also one question is there and you have to prepare that. So that's why I'm
oh,
repeatedly telling you. So if you use anchor method, what you will get in properties, that is one question. And if you use anchor method, what you will get in properties, that is also one question. Okay,
okay.
if you're not saying that constraint index or relative ID, then they will easily know that you don't have any experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So next, uh, one another method is there, identify by image. So we'll see tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay. So do you have any doubts?
Till now, no. One, I will practice once, and I will. If anything, I will let
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. Sure. Sure. So if you have any doubts, so you can ask in tomorrow's session.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to
Okay.
stop my screen. Okay. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow also I'm taking a class. Are you okay with this?
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Good night. Take care, Jyoti. Bye.
Take